Yep, 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 yep. Y'all read the title. Y'all read the title. An old man's advice. Hey, I feel like old people are being disrespected, man, nowadays. Like, y'all gotta understand, they laid the foundation for us young people. Yeah. They laid the foundation. So, come on, man. But, hey, he's obviously an old man. Let's see what he has for us. Let's see what wisdom my guy has for me today. Hey, I need to leave this feeling better about myself, right? Having new goals and stuff. All right, let's get to it.
Good morning. Whoops, it's raining. Hold on a minute. There. I thought I'd talk to you a little bit this morning about, oh, by the way, this is a new computer and it does all kinds of things, so I have to be careful. I'm not the sharpest tack in the box when it comes to this new equipment. You're talking to a guy, or a guy is speaking to you now, that started driving a Model A car. I remember the first jet airplane and many first things. The Iceman delivering ice to an ice box, taking it off of a mule-drawn wagon. So, but I'd like to speak to you a little bit this morning about young people.
Wow, okay, wait. Oh, so that's how ice was delivered back then? Like, they literally had someone deliver ice to your home? Hey, man.
In particular.
Okay, so?
About accomplishing things. When I was young, as you know, I had a difficult childhood, but there's no excuse for people not being able to do what they want to do. You can do anything that you want to do.
Preach!
For example, as I've told you before, I lived in the back of an old car. I taught myself to read and write.
Oh, wow.
So if you're young, don't give up. Don't say the world is just against me. That's not true. I taught myself to read and write. I've had 5 books published. I went to college, got a little bit of college. I've studied scripture for many, many years. I've raised 5 children. I've buried a mother, father, sister, brother, wife, and daughter. So, a person can accomplish anything that they want. One time, to prove to myself that I was not an ignorant person, I bought a blackboard. And I purchased a correspondence course for computer programming, and I completed it with the blackboard. So, forge ahead. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Never stop learning.
That's a fact. Never stop learning. When I was younger, I hated learning. I hated it. I just wanted to have fun. And enjoy, right, the time I'm having and not give a damn about the world. But listen. Time is the biggest enemy we have. Time decides everything for us. Like you might say, oh, I don't like. I might stay neutral to something. Like, I'll stay neutral. I won't decide to do it, right? Like, I might do it or I might not do it. You might say you are neutral. I think who said it? Billy Graham. He said staying neutral doesn't really work, because time is going to be against you at some point. Time is going to go against you. It's the same as deciding if you're going to take that plane or not. At some point, the plane is going to take off, and you would have made your decision because of time. So he's absolutely right. Learn. Try to learn as much as you can. Life will be way easier then. I'm telling you.
Always reach out to better yourself, because when you do that, things expand. You understand more. You're happier. You're healthier. This old saying that if you don't use it, you lose it, is absolutely true.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
If you don't use that brain that God put in your head, one of these days you'll be sitting on a front porch somewhere and you won't hardly know what's going on.
No. No.
So don't give up. If times are hard, good things nor bad things last forever.
Ooh. Oh, yo, I say this to my friends. I say this to my colleagues, working colleagues. I say it a bit different. The way I say it is, everything good and everything bad has an end. Everything. Everything. Every single thing. Striving to learn or to be the best version of yourself is not an easy way. Like, it's not easy. Yo, man, you already know that quote. If it were easy, everybody would do it. Who said it? Denzel Washington. If it were easy, everybody would do it. But it's not easy. Of course it's not. Man, life is not easy. But if it were easy, it wouldn't be life. Because if you reach a certain point and you look back, then you can say, "Oh, that was my life." You know? Like, there has to be bumps and crossroads and walls and traps all over the place. There will be. And you just don't give up. Don't just don't give up. You've got more in you. Don't give up. Never give up. It's tough. I know it. There are times you don't want this pain to continue. I know it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And one day, you will, not you might. I did not say you might. I said one day you will reach what you truly believe in. Hope. Never give up.
But most generally, we are in control of our own destiny. And when I say that, I mean this. If you're not getting ahead, you need to do something to allow yourself to get ahead. Mm-hmm. For an example, excuse me. For an example,
okay,
if you want a good job, if you want a secure future, you have to have something to offer a prospective employer. Now, I'm not saying you need a PhD or a master's degree, but you do have to have something to offer. There's going to be a time in this country that people that know how to work with their hands, plumbers, electricians, carpenters, cement layers, machine operators, mechanics, people that know how to work with their hands are going to be in great demand.
I was thinking the same thing last week. I was like, with everything going on, really, what jobs would people will be really in demand? Like, what jobs? And it was things that you do with your hands, things we've been doing with our hands the whole time. Everything we really built was with our hands. And then we used machines that we built with our hands to do things for us. But I get it. Now, when he said in the future, man, it could be 100 years. It could be 200 years. It might not be in your time. So, How? Okay, let me ask you a question. How would you feel if you were in a if you were in the midst of people, right? And something went wrong with the cable or with the with the gas line or the water pipeline or something else, and nobody in that room knew how to do it but you, and you were like, "Oh, I can do it," and you fix it. How would you feel? Let me tell you, I would feel so good. I'll be like, man, they can't do that. Let me do this. If I'm done, right? I'll turn around, clap. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's how I'll be. But it's a good thing to have. I'm not saying you need it in your life. Like I said, it might not be in 100 years, 200 years. You might not know when the world will, you know. So. Yeah.
Yes, it's true. You have to have education and training to be an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. But I'll tell you the truth. I spent 60 years working. I was successful. I've started a couple of businesses. I'm not a wealthy man, but I'm a guy that came from living in the back of an old car to having a nice retirement and to be able to talk to you on this thing. Wow. So I'm going to close, but I just wanted to share that with you this morning. Young people, I love you. I do. I love young people.
Thanks, sir.
My grandmother always said, you know, when a baby smiles, the angels sing. And that's true.
Yeah.
I believe.
I can imagine that.
But young people, you're the backbone of this country. You're the backbone of the world. I don't care if you're in Asia, Africa, Korea, Japan. I don't care where you are, the United States. You are the leaders, the future leaders of this world. So reach out. Be yourselves. Don't be afraid to go after what you need. So I love you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh. Well said. Well said. What should I add? Well, huh? What should I add? Well said. When you're young, you always want to explore. And most times you want to enjoy your youth. You want to do all kinds of stuff. I think somewhere in the Bible, I think it was Timothy, Paul giving Timothy was young, Paul was a bit old. Well, not a bit, he was older than him. He gave him this advice. He said, when you're young, you want to enjoy yourself. He said, hey, you can enjoy it. Enjoy it. But always having in the back of your head that every single thing you do has a consequence in the future. Just know that and be careful. So, he's absolutely right. Work hard. Don't give up. Really plain. Really. This is important. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I don't care who you are, boy or girl. I don't care where you are. I don't care how rich or how poor you are. You've got potential and you've got a gift. Use it. Use it. A guy by the name of Miles Monroe said, how many people died with gifts that could have changed this world? Think about it. There was someone on this planet, right, that with his invention could have made the world a better place. Maybe, I don't know. We say global warming. He could have maybe fixed it, or she could have maybe fixed it. There was someone out there who wrote poems that were mind-boggling. There was someone out there who made a film that changed, you know, and just because they said, you know what, I should probably not do that, or because people said, nah, that dream is stupid, don't do that, she gave up. So Don't do that. I don't want to keep this so long. I mean, the video took only 5 minutes. Why do I talk so much? Anyways, I hope you like this one. This was one for the heads. Yeah, sometimes we gotta put it in, right? I hope you liked it. Leave a comment. Let's discuss. Let's talk. You know we want family. Subscribe and join the NAKAMA over here. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.